NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the 49ers and the Saints, and it's all up next.
First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006. We welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome. Home of the Saints here in downtown New York. The second of two on this Wild Card Saturday. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the New Orleans Saints. Playoff football has arrived. Good to be with you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, partner, best time of the year. It starts with Super Wild Card Weekend, 3 days, 6 games, and this matchup as good as any of them.
Yeah, and really, it's so funny, Mike. We watch these regular season games all year, and it just seems like there's no way the intensity and the competitive...
Time now for the second of 6 on this Super Wild Card Weekend. Off we go on this Saturday night. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Getting your team to the playoffs, Mike, that's a massive accomplishment for any quarterback. If he wants to take them on a deep run, can he find the balance of playing mistake-free football while also maintaining that aggressive approach that has gotten them here in the first place? It's certainly not going to be easy. This place is going to be rocking, and their opponent,
And they come after him way wide. Dirty cross on the first play of the game.
if you're going to take a sack, you just can't react to it by taking such a massive loss on top. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Ayuk makes the catch right side. Got the sharpest of starts on offense here at early 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Great work here, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The 49ers out to punt this one. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
I remember talking to him earlier this season, Mike, and he emphasized the importance of winning their division. That guarantees you host at least one playoff game. Well, that goal, that's been reached. Now, they have their sights set on something even bigger. To accomplish that, they're going to have to take advantage of this opportunity right here in front of them. That starts by doing whatever it takes over these next couple hours to extend their season one more week.
This to about the 36-yard line. Here, Brown on the tackle. Here's 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
He'll look to throw. That is caught. Pitts gets the goal. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
To the air now on first. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Niners have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
Test here to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reason, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. After a gain of 7.
A gain of 7. 1st down, 49ers.
Now they'll set up to throw.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Here's a 1st carry for their running back. They'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes 3rd down. To throw. They try to hit him with a screen. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15. Then a 1st down.
A gain of 15.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make
The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, 49ers.
But I think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond 25. The Saints offense is ready for their 2nd possession. They had that pick on the opening drive that led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back, 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to beat him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. His first catch of the wild card game. And good for a 1st down.
This is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Catch is made there on the left side by Cook.
Pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. When they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live the play another step. So on these play calls, Mike, on set it down. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but he's still able to pick up the first down.
And he brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now, faking the give. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Saints first down. They'll send the tight end in motion right. They'll look to throw yet again. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. He'll drop the throw. Got his man. That's Grant. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4. That's bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 14.
And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Push the ball down the field. It's an interception.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're defending your own goal. You've got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The 49ers offense ready to take over once more. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. They'll motion a tight end right. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's a slant to Ayuk. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he's in! Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, San Francisco.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and it's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the 49ers move out on top, 14-0. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Saints offense ready to take over possession of the football. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Open man, that's the veteran Cooks. That's a nice pickup on the 1st down. It's a gain of 8. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
At the 31-yard line.
Right back to Cooks. He's got another one. And that's going to 10. This pass is caught by Thomas. That's a nice pickup on a first down. It's a gain of 8.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure around the tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
So after one, here on Super Wild Card Weekend, the Niners have the early advantage. More from New Orleans after this. First and 10 now from the 36. Back to the air one more time. In trouble, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Catch made right side by Thomas. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Toss out quickly. Here it comes. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
He's got his man, and that's a Olave. And he's going to have a 6 first down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw again. Right back to Olave. He's got it again. And he's close to another 1st down. Brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 13-yard line.
Here's Ingram. And the Saints are winning out 1st and goal. Nearly a touchdown. He's going to be knocked out just shy of the pile. He'll look to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Down New Orleans. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you have been got it for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with big coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, Greg. First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, like it's their size, their catch radius, it's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Brandon Ayuk heading back onto the field with his 49er teammates. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw. Open man is Jennings. He'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
A gain of 12.
Here's first and 10.
And the 49ers first down.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll find his tight end.
You can see it on the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially down the field, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. If there's any silver lining for this drive, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but it's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down. This offense has to find a way to get here on first and second down. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Saints offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. This will start from the 12, try to put a drive together here. It's first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. Now they'll set up to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Back to throw. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. That his second touchdown tonight. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Saints 7. Cameron Dicker to
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. Here's a run with Ingram. And he gets this close to the 40. Malik Mustafa there to bring him down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Second and 6.
First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy. If you can have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Cooks going in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And they'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Every quarterback
They'll look to throw here on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
Shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return is Ricky Pearsall. And he'll be brought down as the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Niners offense are ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was around. And it'll be second down. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. A good run there. Finds the lane, gets forward. He's got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. This will wind up a Niners 1st down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Before it kicks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
1st down, 49ers.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. They'll get it on the board here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the Saints' 40-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. The Niners use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this 1st half. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. The pressure. He goes down again.
They win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. A speedy run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. So it is halftime here in the NFC wild card matchup. We'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report.
But first, let's take a look ahead to Sunday's action in the NFC. A 3-6 battle that ought to be a good one, as it'll be the Washington Commanders squaring off against the Los Angeles Rams. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. Still working his way across the 25-yard line. The Saints offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and we'll try to sustain it here down the stretch. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 35-yard line.
Now Ingram. And he'll get about 4. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A tight end in motion now. Again, up the middle with Kamara. And a good run there.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Got his man. That's great. That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Third down.
Here's third down and a few inches. He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The Saints lining up in punt formation. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The 49ers offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll do so with first and 10. Quick throw taken in. And mark them down up beyond the 30.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Second down. We'll send a tight end in motion right. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. And this is going to be incomplete. Great work there. Making the 49ers out for the punt. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And the turnovers have really been the story here. Take you back through the or actually the lowlights in this one. Not a lot of positives when you have a 3-interception game. Under pressure all game long, the secondary feasting on his passes. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, they're on him with a flash, and he's lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
49ers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll begin with the football in the red zone already as the defense has their back to the wall to start this drive. He'll go right and find his running back.
So there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the pass game. Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense...
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, San Francisco. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Point after now from Dicker. He gets it to go. And the 49ers have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. Let's go back through their earlier possessions, and a lot of them, Greg, have ended with the defense going the other way.
And there's no greater indicator in the NFL of success in terms of wins and losses than the turnover battle. And we've seen so many statistics and charts. We can go on and on. The simplest way to say, if you protect the ball, your chance of winning goes up. If you don't protect the ball, your chance of winning goes down. So here they have 3 interceptions, losing fumbles. It's really been a meltdown by multiple guys all across this offense. Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early, let him pick up the rest after the catch.
And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
And he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
The Saints will punt this one away as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. As we look back at some of the highlights of this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. He's done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. He's got his tight end, Kittle. That's number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Taken in by James. And he'll be taken down at the 40-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. And second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
First down, 49ers.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after the pickup of about 5. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
They'll look to throw again. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, San Francisco.
So Kittle comes in motion. There's that man again. Another catch.
Complete to George Kittle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
So
second.
1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. They'll come up here on second down and 5. Back to the air one more time. He keeps it himself.
The quarterback on the scramble.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield, doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
To the ground, a first down run. And this offensive line creating running space. He'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line. They'll look to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Kicker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. And a decent return there. We'll get this up just shy of the 30. The home team's offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3.
At the 37-yard line.
Back to throw. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
One of the tight ends motions right. That's taken in by Thomas.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Moving the tight end right. He'll look to throw. Right back to Thomas. He's got it again. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. The throw left side taken in by Thomas. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
A gain of 3 yards. That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. Right back to Cooks. He's got another one. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll run. It's Ingram. And he is not going to get one. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man left side. He's got it. He'll get out of bounds. A gain of 8. That's going to be good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Saints are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Complete to Michael Thomas.
try to run this one in. This defense back up by stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3. Second and goal.
Second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Cooks going in motion. They'll go with him again. And he'll get about halfway there. That's a gain of 2, down to the 2. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Good job by the Alabama.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot where he can get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Niners offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. First and 10. Trying to start on the ground. And they're going to mark them down right at the 30-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. So, first and 10 now from the 30. They'll stay on the ground. And they'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. And he'll convert, picking up the first down at the 46-yard line.
Mike, you want to convert on 3rd down? Get the ball in your hands of your best players. And this guy, he is a playmaker. Whether it's out catching passes like he's used to, or working as a running instead.
And he'll take this forward for another 3. It's 2nd down.
At his 29-yard line, a 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll turn and hand this one off. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. Pick this one up on the ground.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. Now, faking the... That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis.
And At this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Right away, they'll set up the throw. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
Throwing now from the gun. This one on target to Olave. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. He'll drop to throw. Right back to Olave. He's got it again. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. They'll look to throw yet again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to have a first down and then some. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
The Niners offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. Down to a knee here, and that'll do it. They have advanced. They are moving on in the playoffs. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So, a win here for our visitors, the 49ers, as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.